In this video, I'm very excited because I want to show you how to be a man that feels like he's in his prime. And a man in his prime is not just a guy that's doing well in business, not just a guy that's in shape. It's a guy that's also good in his dating life, and everything in his life seems to flow together. And that's what I feel like, stride I've hit in the last year or so. It's been a really brutal year and a half, but after building my business and finding a stride with that, getting married to my ideal dream girl. Everything is amazing. And I have never made more friends. I've never been better connected. And life's just awesome. And I feel like I'm in my prime finally. And I'm going to give you some lessons on how I actually got there first. So, first, this video is not going to be for everybody. It's going to be for guys that feel stuck, that feel stagnant, that feel like they tend to settle in relationships, guys that feel like they wish women would respect them more, wish people would respect them more. Maybe you get cut off a lot when you're talking and people just don't want to listen to what you want to say. Maybe you've never been that good with women. You get friend zoned a lot. And just so you know, there is no problem with being here. Okay. I've been here before. I've basically been all three of these categories at some point in my life. And that's just how it is. We're here to get better. So what I'm going to cover in this video is first, why you will never feel in your prime without a high vibe mindset. Okay. And I think I have a big twist on what high vibe actually means that I've discovered in the last few months as far as just being a more positive person to be around. Second, the beliefs that you have to adopt to feel good about yourself, to actually feel like you're in your prime. Because if you feel like you're in your prime, you have to generally feel good about yourself, right? That just makes sense. And then there's going to be 3 actions that you can take to start feeling in your prime. And this is under the assumption that you're doing some of the basics. Maybe you're going to the gym a little bit, or you have a successful career. You have something in your life that you've done well at. If you haven't done well with something in your life, then I highly suggest you just go do something. Go get good at something. Get in really good shape. Get good at a sport. If you're in high school, join a team. Do something where you get good at one thing. For me, that was basketball. Then it was video games, right? So I've gotten really good at stuff before, and then I got good with women. And now I feel like I'm putting it all together, and I'm understanding how to feel like a man in his prime. The first thing you need to do, master the high vibe mindset. Okay. No one, and this is especially women, wants to be around someone that thinks the worst of life. If you're a guy that thinks everyone's out to get him, that's always looking for reasons why things are going wrong, you're always pessimistic. Like I had a client in Nashville recently that was talking about, cops need to hit their quota. That's like such a cynical, even if it's true, it's just such a cynical way to view the world. Like everyone's trying to hit their numbers and make their money at the expense of anybody. No one actually has like a shred of decency, right? It's like, I don't know, man. It's just not the way that you want to navigate the world as a high vibe person. You want to always assume the best. One of the best ways to do this is just hype yourself up about the boring shit. Let yourself get excited about menial tasks. I'm so excited to go to the gym. I'm going to hit cardio right after this. I'm so excited because, dude, I get to, and this is real, I get to play a little game on my phone. Dude, oh man, I love the gym. Okay. Because I get to do my cardio for 30 minutes. I play a game on my phone. It's so fun. It's a break. I get to relax, I get to do my daily stuff, get my dopamine hit. And then I get to lift until I don't think anymore. I stop overthinking. I'm so excited. Okay. I'm actually excited about that. That was real. Right. And I wouldn't have been like that 2 years ago. I would have been a lot more serious, stoic, trying to be an alpha male. Dude, no one needs that. No one needs that. People need high vibe energy. Okay. This is how it feels to be a man in your prime. And also, I guess one thing that I should say is high vibe, because I have it written down here, is not how you feel. It's about how you show up. I started recording this video. It was not very high vibe. It was not very good. Okay. And I did not have the type of energy I wanted. I was like, dude, just show up. Show up high vibe. Bring the high vibrations. Okay. And now I am, and I'm happy and I'm feeling good. And it didn't take much time of just faking it, being in that before I was like, oh yeah, life is exciting. I feel pretty good. Now let's get into some beliefs. All right. These are beliefs that you must have if you want to be a high vibe guy, if you want to feel like a man in his prime. I already kind of said this. Break out of everyone's out to get me. If you think people are out to get you, stop believing those things. And I know it's easier said than done, but dude, what purpose does believing other people are out to get you serve you? How does that help you? It doesn't help you at all. All right. Another mindset is every loss is a win. All right. It's just a chance to learn. Every time you lose, it's a chance to learn. If you can drop your ego and not be embarrassed by losing, by getting rejected by a girl, like, dude, you already are low confidence. If you're a guy that has massive, fear of rejection and you don't approach at all, you probably don't have much confidence in the first place, right? You probably are lacking confidence with women. So why do you even have an ego about it? Why do you even care? Why not just own the fact, like, yeah, I suck with girls. Like one of my clients recently, he came to Nashville and he made out with like his first girl from Night Game, right? And the reason he did it was because he started just telling people, yeah, I'm a virgin. And he's like 28 and he was really embarrassed about it for a long time. But now he doesn't care. Okay. And that leads me into my next thing, which is discomfort is good. And this doesn't just mean physical pain. Like, yeah, going to the gym is cool. Running until you can't breathe anymore is cool, right? It's really good for discomfort. But if your heart is pounding, if you're nervous, that's all the more reason you should do it. If you feel resistance, you have to do it. That's actually like one mantra that I've had off and on in my life. And every time I feel like I'm a man in my prime, it's you feel resistance, you got to do it. Feel resistance, you got to do it. If you take anything away from this video, it's if I feel resistance, I got to do it. Please, seriously. Next, realize that women want to like you. When you go up to a girl and you're smiling, you're having a fun time, women want to like you, okay? Even if you go up and you're super low vibe, they're going to let you be low vibe for a little bit before they realize, oh, I don't like this guy, because they're going to want to like you. No girl wants to get approached and then wants the guy to suck, right? There's like 3 girls on the entire planet that want that to happen, and it's those girls that film those like outrage porn videos where they like record guys in the gym being creepy, but he's just like being respectful. Those girls don't exist. It's not real, okay? It's just not real. If I'm being authentically myself, you can just tell yourself that. If I'm authentically being myself, I have won. That's very, very important. You need to start attaching, and this is a very big belief thing. Believe that your actions equal success, not that your results equal success. And as soon as you do that, results do start to come. Life starts getting better. And it's very, very, it's very critical that you make that switch. So here are 3 actions that you can take today. Okay, what are the 3 actions? Make social contact first thing when you leave. The reason that you don't feel in your prime, the reason you don't feel like you're going for what you want is you see people that you're interested in. You see people maybe you're not even interested in, and you feel like either you're too good for them or that you wouldn't get anything from those people. And so you don't try to offer value to everybody everywhere you go. And even just social contact. And when I say social contact, it can be eye contact, smiling, doing something you wouldn't normally do. You wouldn't go out of your way to do. That is very powerful. Smile. Make somebody's day. That's very, very important. If you don't do that, you will never feel in your prime. You can make as much money in the world as you want. You can get as jacked as you want, but you'll just always be that lonely guy at the top. All right. You're never going to be that guy that people look up to that's like, wow, this guy's really crushing it in life. All right. Second, this is an action. I want you to make one more epic story every day. Maybe you're out for a walk and you're like, how can I make this a more epic story? And maybe you approach a girl and then she's not interested, and then you see a girl right behind her and then you approach her, and like that would be funny, right? That's like a funny story. Make it an epic story however you can. Get creative. But if you make something an epic story every single day, I promise you, your life will get better. All right. This will get better. Third, pick one thing that you've put off and do it every single day. If it's a tax thing, maybe it's something in your business that you don't want to do. Maybe it's hiring that person. Maybe it's setting up interviews. Maybe it's approaching a girl. Maybe it's going to the gym. Maybe it's a cold shower. Anything that you don't want to do, just do one thing per day. Just one thing. And this isn't like the typical alpha male advice where I'm just going to tell you like, hey man, and I'm done with the slides, so I'm just going to make it bigger. This is not the typical alpha male advice where I'm just going to give you like, hey dude, just seek discomfort, blah, blah, blah. No, dude, like go out of your way to live life and enjoy life and be a man in his prime. Like stop worrying about what people think of you and go for what you want in life. All right. I'll see you guys in the next video.